Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the day 2 session of webinar on implementation of LMS. I'm Shubhada from Skill to Hire. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in the today's session. I hope I'm audible to each and everyone present here. Please write it down in the chat box. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in. We'll wait for 5 more minutes for the participants to join. Yes, good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I would like to shout out the names of our branding partners. Kamla Institute of Technology and Science, Singapore, Plasi College, West Bengal, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, Tamil Nadu, Surya Sen Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Science, Rajampet. Thank you for joining in. My sincere gratitude to all the branding partners who joined with us. You can also subscribe our YouTube channel. The link is given in the chat box. I hope the screen is visible to each and everyone. All right. I request Sushant to take over the rest of the session. Sushant?
Shubda, thank you for that. Hello all, welcome back. Welcome back all. So to the day 2 session on easy implementation of LMS in your institutions. So let us wait for some more time to so that other participants can also join. Let us wait for So hello all, good evening. So welcome back to the day 2 session on easy implementation of LMS in your institutions. So let us, I think we have to wait for some more minutes so that the other participants can also join. So meanwhile, if you have any queries on regarding yesterday's session, you can also post that queries in the chat box so that I can answer you. Like if I miss answering any questions yesterday, right? Just post those in the chat box so that we can answer you. So I think we have to wait for a few more minutes. Please be patient so that other participants can also join. If you have any queries regarding yesterday's session or any further queries on that have to be covered in today's session, right? You can just post those in the chat box. I'll try covering all those things. Like we have also got some queries in the feedback form too. Like not like queries, but some explanations that they are expecting from my side. I'll make sure that I'll be covering all those topics today. So my sincere thanks to all the participants that have joined today to the day 2 session on easy implementation of LMS in your institutions. So I'm happy that you are staying with me for these 2 days. So our team has placed the our YouTube channel link. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get access to such more webinars like this. More webinars, more workshops like this. Like we will be hosting many webinars and workshops in this manner. So you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be updated with the technology. And also you can be updated with Skill to Hire. So as I have told you, we'll be organizing many free webinars. So before that, like you might be joining in the like today is the last session of this particular 2-day workshop, right? 2-day webinar on LMS. So let me show you, like if you I think you people will be with us like with Skill to Hire for a long period of time. So let me explain you have to join the sessions in the any further sessions, right? If you have got registered to any of the workshops, any of the further workshops, so then the same method has to be followed to join the session and also to access the recordings. So give me a second so that I can share the screen and I can help you out with how to join and all. And if your participants is if the other participants, like if your friends or colleagues are facing any difficulties in joining the session, you can just post those in the chat box. I got one query saying default Zoom link is join link is Zoom. Can we change that to Google Meet? See, what happened is Zoom has provided API, but Google Meet does not yet created an API or is not providing any APIs to other companies to integrate that platform with. So we can't join Google Meet yet, but I think they will be they will be providing APIs in the near future, so we can also implement that. So as per the college requirements, if that is possible, we will be trying it that particular platform to implement with our integrate with our Skill to Hire LMS. I think I answered your question, Siva Kumar Gunturu. So meanwhile, I'll tell you how to join the session. So I think that is not that useful, like because already it is day 2, like last day session, right, on this 2-day webinar. But I think you will be with us with for a long period of time, so might be registering for any many more workshops like this. So in that case, the same steps has to be followed in order to join a session. So wait a second so that I can share my screen. So first thing is, sorry, let me sign out. The first thing is we have to click on sign in. We have to give the credentials like email and password that you have given. So once you give the details, you can just click on sign in. It will be taking you to like dashboard directly. So in that you can just click on my live classes. So in my live classes, you can find the session that you are going to join, like the live class that you are going to join. Just you have to click on it. You have to click on join. So if you have already joined it, then yesterday we have completed it. So you can see this, right? View recording. I don't know how many people have watched the recordings of yesterday's session, but if not, you can just go through yesterday's session so that any further queries, if you got any questions and all, you can just go through yesterday's session. So regarding the live classes and all, you can go through yesterday's session. This is how we can join, and also we can access the recordings using our skill to hire platform. If you want to find out about more workshops, like you can just click on live classes, wherein the or like upcoming workshops are displayed. You can just click on the interested workshops, and you can just like you can just enroll to that particular workshop. So having said that, so let me welcome you all again. So hello all, good evening. Welcome back to the day 2 session on easy implementation of learning management system in your institutions. I hope like there is some delay with the participants. There are only 150 participants today. So I hope they will be joining soon. So without any delay, let us start with today's session. So wait so that I can share the screen. So before going into today's session, right? Let me show you how to like what we have discussed earlier and what we are going to discuss in today's session. So yesterday we have seen like what an LMS is and also what an LMS actually can do, and also we have seen some previous use cases of learning management system, right? Like employment training, like employment orientation, knowledge retention, education. In some of the educational institutions, they have already started implementing learning management system. And also we have seen the need for implementing learning management system in the colleges right now. And also we have seen the benefits of learning management system, and these top 8 features, right? They're quite important, as I have told you. Like if you are trying to implement any learning management system in the near future, then you have to just make a list of all these top features. So compare these features, like whether check whether that particular platform has this feature or not, has these top 8 features or not, and if any additional features that your college is has a requirement of. So you have to check all those things and check whether it is satisfying all the requirements of your particular college. Like it can be of assessments, it can be of grading reports, it can be you might be wanting the attendance sheet of everyday session. So this can be some of the requirements of all the colleges, right? So check whether that particular platform is providing you with all such uh, features or not. And also we have got some queries regarding us in the feedback form, like not exactly queries, like they are telling that so to implement such any LMS, our faculty and the administration team have to be trained. Yes, definitely any LMS, if they are providing any company, if any company is providing you with some LMS, right? Definitely you ask them for training. So obviously in skill to hire, we will be training. We will be training all the faculty as well as the administration team as well as the principal director and all. We'll be training all the committee members of any college so that there will be no hassles. That's the first point I have to mention. And second thing I have to mention is we will be, as we have told, right, support services. You have to check whether this feature is available or not. So I am proud to say that skill to hire is very rich at that, because we have a dedicated team for this LMS platform. Like they will be continuously assisting the colleges out there. And it is not only for engineering colleges, it is also for degree colleges. It is not only for colleges, like to be very precise, it can be they are using our platform for other companies, other organizations also started using our LMS platform. So it is not restricted to only colleges, or else it is not restricted to only engineering colleges, because some people in the feedback have provided that, like hope this LMS platform is also useful for degree colleges. Definitely we can also use this for degree colleges, because degree is also learning, like your faculty are going to deliver learning content. So when there is something related to learning, definitely learning management system can be implemented in effective way, and which will be quite useful also. So having said that, so as I have told earlier, let me mention you again, skill to hire LMS platform. If you implement it right, then our team is going to train you definitely, like train the faculty and all the like we are also going to give a small demo to all the students and all. And we are also just this today webinar, right? The main idea is not to explain about skill to her LMS platform, right? It is to like build an idea of LMS platform in your minds. So like we are going to like we thought of explaining about learning management system on a whole. Like we are thought of explaining it in a brief few people. So I think yesterday I have given that introduction to LMS. So now I think you people have some basic idea of what learning management system is and what LMS platform is capable of doing. And also, and today we will be seeing some of the components that we are left out with yesterday. Like we have seen about administration and live classes yesterday. So today we will be seeing going through course management and also assessment and grading tools. So as I have told you yesterday, right? Like we will be completing this entire. I think this will not take much time, like course management and assessments and grading tools. So the rest of the time I will be giving the branding partners as well as the participants here share their queries with us, and also any other things to be shared with us, they can really share in the chat box as well as I can unmute those participants also if required. So this is the agenda for today's entire webinar, like today, day two webinar of is implementation of LMS. So having said all this, let us just dive into course management system. So before that, we have gone through administration, wherein I have told you, say we have considered ABC college into account, like some reference to for reference, we have taken ABC Engineering College. Say it has 5 departments, and each department has 4 sections, like A, B, C, D. So each mentor credentials will be given to each section. It can contain, like sections generally contain 60 to 100 students, right? And as I've told you earlier, it can also contain around 300 to the maximum of 300 students, as I have told you earlier. So to each section, we are going to provide one mentor credential, and on a whole to all the entire college, we are going to provide one group leader credential. So using that group leader credentials, the higher officials like principals and all can like department heads and all can monitor all the activities that are going in their particular department as well as in their particular college. So this implementation of learning management system in their college, in a college, right? It all depends on the decision that has to be taken by the higher officials, higher authorities of a college, as well as the faculty of the college. So I hope all the participants here are the like or the faculty, or they might be assistant professors, or there might be like principals or some higher authorities. So I think I am able to explain all the topics in a clear manner. So having said this, like we have like this is how the administration is going to be. Like I'm just summarizing the things, and we have also seen this live class management, right? So in which we have seen 3 parts, like creating, scheduling it, and enrolling the students. And also we have seen the student point of view, like how to join. And once they click on join, they will be just diverted to the live session, which will be there will be no hassles while the live session is going on. So now you are in the live session that we have created to skill to hire itself. So now you can see that there are no disturbances, right? I have muted all the participants, and I have only unmuted some of the things, some of the participants, like some of the team members of skill to hire. And also I have like disabled annotations. I have done. See, this is all customizable thing. This is there is no need to worry about the platform, like how it is going to be, like how online classes are going to be conducted in a peace environment or not. So you need not worry about it. As you can see, this is how you can conduct online classes. This like it is going to be this simple and this quiet. So I think there will be no problems faced from the faculty side and also from the student side when these live classes are being conducted. So having said this, now let us move on to next component, that is course management. So in this also, like I have told you, right, mentor functionalities, you can create live classes, schedule those, managing those, enrolling the students to live classes, as well as creating courses, scheduling the courses, enrolling the students to the courses, and managing that particular courses. And also you can create assessments and all. See, in this courses itself, we can create assessments. So I'll also tell you how to do that. But before that, let me tell you what is the importance of this course management and all. I think you know the idea of how to, like, what is the importance of online classes, like, you know that, but I think you, most of you people are not aware of the importance of course management. Let me give you some examples. Let me give you one example of it. Say you are yesterday, as we have taken C programming class to first years as example. So let us just go with that same example. So say say some faculty of CSE departments wants to teach first year students the computer science C programming. So before they start, say it is going to start from this Monday, like from tomorrow he is going to start his lessons. That is the everything, like all the lessons that he is all the lessons on C programming, say he is going to start it on Monday, that is tomorrow. So he might be using some resources. He might be using some some downloaded PDFs of different textbooks, and also he might be using different resource material for explaining the students, or for making the students understand the concept in a clear fashion. So then everything is fine when we are able to share the material, like the faculty are able to share the material. They, while after the conduction of classes, they are able to share the recordings and all. Everything is going smooth now. But see, we'll be giving one more way of teaching students efficiently. Like one more way, I'll tell you. Using this LMS, we can do that. Like using this, implementing LMS in your platforms, in your colleges, right? There is this additional functionality that the additional opportunity that the students and faculty get. That is, say you are, say the faculty will be having bunch of resources with him regarding the C programming and all, and also some extra content that he has with him, like individual content that he has created with his experience on C programming, like with his experience on explaining C programming to students. So say all say we have, say the faculty has all these resources along with the content, his own created content on C programming, which he gained through the experience of teaching students. So you can just create a course, and in each unit, like say on unit 1 he has some bunch of resources. You can just create unit 1 in that particular course, right? In that C programming course, create unit 1. In that unit 1 he can just place all the resources regarding unit 1, and also some content that he have planned to explain to the student. So that what happens is, in the same way, in the same fashion, you can also do for unit 3, unit 4, and unit 5. So this can be done. So what is the advantage of doing this? See, when we view this from the student point of view, right? The students will be simultaneously following your lectures, that is online classes, as well as they will be following the courses which have all the resources that you have provided. So they can, I think you got the idea, right? Simultaneously they will be following the live classes as well as the resources provided by the faculty, the content provided by the faculty, by which the understanding will be more. Like the students will be following more. So the students will be feeling excited. Like after each unit, you can also conduct some assessment that for that particular unit, so that you can just not graded assessment. It can be ungraded assessment also, so that improves the understanding of student to that particular topic. When you can give some questions after each topic, right, it becomes quite easy for the students to understand all those topics. So this is how you can use course management. So this is one of the important example I can give, and one more example is you can also publish this to all the colleges out there, so that if you want to, I have told you, right, propel your brand and all, you can also do that if you want to. So without any delay, let us get back to the demo of how to do course management. So similarly, as we have done yesterday, I am going to give a small overview of it. If your college wants to opt for skill to hire itself, then as I have told you, uh, we are definitely going to like explain you. We are definitely going to give the demo particular college. We are going to train all the faculty and administration team of that particular college. We are going to do that. And if you are going to implement any other LMS platform also, make sure they are going to train you, because at some point of time, you like all the faculty have to be trained on that particular LMS platform. So that if you are going to implement any other LMS platform, make sure they are going to train you. because this media. So make sure that particular LMS platform some training all the faculty and also to the students. So before I do that, please let me know in the chat box whether I'm audible and whether my screen is visible or not. I have stopped the screen share. Give me a second so that I can share my screen again. So tell me whether you are able to see the screen of Skill to Hire or not. And also, is my voice clear? Are there any disturbances in between? So I got a question. Is pen option available while explaining some content? Yes, definitely there is option to annotate. That's what I have told you. Annotation is available. Like we can draw some random things. Like if faculty wants to draw some things, you can just draw it on the screen, write it on the screen. Yes, thank you for your responses. So thank you for letting me know. So just we let me sign in with admin account. That is mentor account. That is demo.skill to hire. Right. Yes. So someone was asking me about this credentials. Sorry, I can't give that. We can't give these credentials. So once we sign in, we can now we are in ABC College dashboard. So I have to go to admin dashboard to create something and to manage something, right? So we are in admin dashboard. Yesterday we have seen to we have gone through this creating live classes and all. Now let us go through this recorded courses. So now let us go to this courses section. Now let us create a course. Let us schedule it. Let us add students to that particular course, and let us see what we are going to do. And we are going to also show you. I am also going to show you how assessment tools or what are the assessment tools available in Skill to Hire LMS platform. And like check the assessment tools while I am showing you. Like I will show you all the types of assessment tools available. Mostly all the all the assessment tools I'm showing you will be useful to you. Or else you can just make a list of all the assessment tools that are required for your particular college, like objective objective questions like MCQs, checkboxes, fill in the blanks, drop down questions. Like these are some of the options, and also descriptive type of questions. You can just make a list of that requirements of assessment tools and check whether the LMS platform that you are going to opt, right, whether it is providing you with all the requirements or not. So just don't go with that particular LMS only if it is satisfying your expectations, like only if it is satisfying your requirements, because you are going to be with it for a long time, as I have told you earlier. In that case, you should be that particular LMS platform should have more features, additional features, rather than just your requirements. So now let us see how to create a course and how to do the management stuff. So for that, we have to go to admin dashboard and click on recorded courses. Now we have to click on create course. So once we click on create course, right, we'll be diverted to studio, wherein we will be having the option to create a new course. So now we can just click on new course, and we can also here we can give the name. So let me give it as C programming. C programming first year. So it can be anything, like it is quite customizable. You can do give whatever the name you want. And here the organization name. Now I am giving it as Skill to Hire. Like you can also give the name of the organization. So let me give the this course number is some unique number to identify some particular course, right? This is some unique number. And also course run. It is 2020 semester 1. So I have to just click on create. So once we create it, right, it will be directly diverted to that course outline. So let me close that window and get back to this admin dashboard. So now let me we have to click on fetch courses. So we have created the courses, but we can't find it, right? We don't have that C programming course. So now we have to click on fetch courses. We have to wait for a while so that it will be fetching that particular course. Just we have to reload it. So you can see this, right? The programming course is now added. So as I have created it, by default, I will be the mentor. If you want others to join, if you want add other faculty as mentor, you can also do that. For that, you can just click on mentors. You can just click on new mentor, and you can just give the mentor name and all. You can just assign that mentor. So now I am not going to do that. So now we have created the course. Now we have to just give some extra details to that particular course. For that, we have to go to course details. So C programming course details. Click on that particular edit option. So here in the same fashion as we have done to live classes, right, we can also give short description about that particular course, like C programming course, entire thing. So it is some free of cost. You can just click on free, and you want to conduct, as I've told you, courses involves these assessments and all. So if that particular course is going to be entire assessment, right, you can just click it as quiz, so that it will be entirely a quiz, entirely an assessment. I have also done that, created earlier. So while I am explaining the assessment tools, right, I am going to show you that. So it is absolutely free of cost, so you can just click on free. And as we have done for live classes, we can also add curriculum here, like syllabus here, like unit 1, data types, save. So we have added unit 1. You can just give some additional information to that particular, like add section. You can just add one more section here. So the title is going to be unit 1, right? Unit 1, data types. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, our team is in available in the participants list, like Shubha and Lalita. You can just chat, like post their questions, post your questions with them privately, or else you can also post your questions with me. So we'll try answering you. So int, char, and all. So we have to just save it. That's it. So now, like it is going to take some time to load, because I am simultaneously running the Zoom and all, right. So it is going to take some time. So in this way, we can just create an entire curriculum, like entire syllabus, before just instead of giving everything verbally or orally, right. We can just do this here itself. Now we can also add some FAQs. We can also add some C programming, additional C programming information, like all the references material that you have used. You can just give a name over there. So this is how we can do all these things. And also one more thing I can say, you can just as I have told you, is display button, I have told you the importance of this, right? When we click on is display, it will be displayed on the home page. That means any other participants, like any learner of this country, can just join to this particular course. But if you don't want it to display, right, next you have to click on update course. So we have given some details, so we have to just click on update course. So the amount is free, so it is not a quiz. Visibility is unlisted because we are not displaying it on home page. Now we have to go with the contents. We have created the course. Now we have to we have given some details to that course. We have to upload some content in that course, right? For that we have to go to course content. So in that core contents, we will be having 3 parts in each course. Like it is quite similar. It will be quite similar to our index page of a book. Like unit 1, in that we'll be having subsections, right? Subunits. So main will be title. Unit 1, in that we will be having subunits. In that same fashion, we'll be having 3 parts here. Hierarchy, level hierarchy, will be calling it as. One is section, one will be subsection. That subsection will be having unit. So new section, we have to click create a section. So in that section we will be giving it as like, so let me give it as unit 1. So in this unit 1, we are going to have subsections. So we have to create one more subsection, so in which we are going to say that subtopic 1. So in that subtopic, we are going to have many units. So we have to this is first is subsection, first is section. Then after that, here then comes the subsection. After that, then comes the unit. So in the unit, let me give it as data types. So now we have created some unit. So we have now we have just creating the entire entire index page, as to say in a simple terms. Now we have to add some content, right? You can find 4 blocks available here. So now we have to just click on HTML block. So wherein we will be having this text block. You can just click on text, and there will be some other options available, like iframe tool available, full screen image tool available. So for now, let us just see what text block is. So once we click on this text block, right, you can find the text block is added. To add some text content, you can just click on edit. So it will be similar to like any other text documents, like notepad or word document. So here we can just give the text. So there are 4 data types in C program. So in this way, like I'm just giving some sample. So like in this way, you can just add all the content that you have earlier, or else you can, if you have some Word document that you have created for your reference earlier, right? You can copy that and just paste it here, like Control C and Control V, that you all know, right? So to bold this, just highlight it, on bold, italic, underline. See, everything is possible. It is quite similar to our Word document. So you need not worry about, like it is not at all complex. You need not worry about it at all. You can also add images. You can also insert some links. You can also indent it. So these all things are possible with this text document. So now we have added some text document. So we have seen how to add some text document to our course. Not text document. We have seen how to add some content to our course. So let me just summarize this course management again. We will be having it will be three hierarchy level. One is section. Under that section, we'll be having subsections. In that subsection, we'll be creating the unit. That units itself will be giving the original content. So now we have added this HTML like text block, right? So we can also add a video. We can also add an existing video to particular course. So for that, we have to just click on video. So once we click on video, video block will be available. So say if you have some reference videos from YouTube, so say you want your students to reference to that particular YouTube video, you can just click on this video. And you can also give that URL here, or else you can just embed that particular video in the platform itself, so that they need not go to YouTube and they need not go search again there. So you can just embed that video here. So we have added the video block. Just we have to click on edit. We have to give the title. So title is data types. So say we are giving some YouTube video on data types as reference to them. Here you can just add the URL. So for that, give me a second so that I can copy some URL from the YouTube. So that I can paste it here. So give me a second. So wait a second so that I can copy the YouTube URL. So this is some random YouTube URL that I am copying here. So wait a second. So I can share my screen. So now here we have to just paste that YouTube URL that we have copied, and just that's it. Save. So now you can see this, right? I have added a video. Wait a second so that it gets loaded. So it is some random song that I have added, but you can add any video that you want to add to your particular course. So this is up. Like once we play this, right, it will be played without any delay. It will be played. So this is up. Once now we have created some content, and also we have added some video to it. To like give section, substock, and also a video reference to the students. So once we create anything, right, we have to publish it so that the students can also view it. So now we have not yet enrolled any student, but we will be doing it. So let us create this particular unit. Then we will be then we will just enroll the students to the particular course. Now just we have to click on publish. So now we have published it. So to view the we can just preview it. Once we publish it, right, we can also preview it. So as we are mentor, we can just view this from staff side, from learner side, from specific learner side. We can do all these things. Like we can also view how the student is going to view this entire course. So this is the staff point of view. Like this is how mentors able to see. So they can also do some necessary changes if required. Like they can just click on view it unit in studio. They can also just do some modifications, and see this is how they can view this particular unit. So let us see the outline of this entire course. So this is how the entire course is going to be look like. This first unit. In that first unit, they have some subtopic. In that same fashion, we have second unit. We can create third unit, fourth unit. So they can view all these units simultaneously when they click on subtopic, right? we have created one unit in that subtopic, that is unit 1 on data type. The data types, we have only created one unit, that is data type. Sorry, in that subtopic we have created only one unit, that is on data types, wherein we have given some data, some content related to data types, and also some reference video. So this is a you can also see this view, right? So this is staff point of view. Let me change it to learner point of view. Let us see how the students are going to view it. So this is up. Like some additional options like view in studio or will be removed. So now they will be able to view this content. You can bookmark this page if they want to do for some further references, right? They can just bookmark this page. They can just click on this video. It will be played. So this all can be done. Now you can see this, right? There are some more options available to the learner, like discussion, wherein they can discuss with the participants as well as instruct. They can just post some queries in this discussion forum. So this is what, as I have told you right earlier, so discussion forum should be quite like it is quite necessary in any course or live classes, because they have to make some discussions with the participants, with their peers, like with their co-participants or co-students in their class, and also with the faculty. They can just post it in the discussion forum. So and also they can view the progress of their course. So here they can view the courses, like all the assessments they have completed in that particular course and how far they have completed all these things. They can view all this here. And now let me change it to staff point of view. So this will be only visible to the mentor. It will not be visible to the learner. So I'll also sign in from the learner side, and I'll also show you this entire row will not be visible the learner. Only mentor can change the view of this particular course. See, the mentor has some additional block here, that is instructor. So using this instructor, he can download the grades and all. You can also monitor all these things, like you can also download the data related to the students and all. You can download the analytics, you can download the reports. So we are going to see all these things. You need not worry about it. Now let us get back to that course contents. So we have created unit 1, right? So unit 1 on that particular subtopic, like we should also publish this entire section. So this we call it as section. So instead of giving it as unit name, it is quite confusion, right? Section. Let us give it as section 1 itself. So under section we will be having subsections. Under subsections we will be having multiple units. So now we have created like some first unit on data types. We have given some content. So and also we have added some video to it. Now let us see how to add PDFs. Like we will be having some resource material. As I've told you, the faculty might have some textbooks, like resource textbooks that they have downloaded earlier, PDF textbooks or Word documents. So let us see how to add these documents to our particular course. So wait a second. So let me have some water. Meanwhile, you can also have a break of 1 minute. So wait a second, let me have some water. Meanwhile, you can also have. I mean to say, take a break for a minute. So, okay, let us get back to the session. So now let us see how to embed different types of documents, like PDF documents, Word documents and all. Let us see how we are going to do that. So let me create one more unit. You can also do that in the same thing. Let me create one more unit here. So just we have to click on new unit. So now let me give it some name. So let me give it simply, let me give it as unit. Now we have here 5 blocks, right? HTML, problem, video, discussion and all. We have added video, we have added text block. Now let us see how to add some PDFs and all. So now we have to click on advanced, wherein we will be we can do much things like this. So we can add calendars, we can add audio files, we can add some Google document, as I have told you, Word document and all. We can also add Jupyter notebook viewer. We can add PDFs, we can also conduct polls and surveys through our courses. Like polls and surveys plays a major role in a college and in an institution, right? Because most of the times the faculty or the principal will be taking polls with the students. So polls and surveys also available. So now for reference, let me just embed a PDF. In the similar fashion, you can do all these things. So now let me click on PDF. So once we click on PDF, right, we have got a PDF block with some reference PDF. Like this is some example PDF that we have added earlier. By default, this PDF will be added. So they can view this PDF and they can also download the PDF. Now, if you want to customize the PDF, you can just click on edit. You can just change that PDF display name also to say some like let us see. So let us add this let us see book here. So I have changed the title to let us see. So here it is asking you to upload a PDF URL. So when you want to upload a document or get a URL for a document, right? What you will be doing, you will be uploading it to your drive, and you will be copying and pasting that URL. But in that case, you will be using your personal drive or personal storage, which will be quite limited. So when you implement this LMS, right, so make sure they are providing you with some good storage. As I have told you, when we come to the skill to hire LMS platform, right, we are not limiting you with storage. So to access the storage, right, it is quite easy. Like in that storage, you can store all the materials that you have. You have to just click on settings, go to you have to click on content. You have to go to files and uploads. Simply click on content, go to files and uploads. So here you can upload all the documents that you have. So you have let me just do that. So exclusively for this course, I have downloaded that book and I have created a folder too. So let me upload that document. So wait. So wait a second so that I can, yes, sorry. So choose some document, click on open that, save that particular document here. So now I have uploaded that PDF. So now done. So you can see this PDF is uploaded, right? Now we will get some URL here. Just we have to copy that URL. So here you're not using your personal storage, like you are using the storage that skill to hire is providing you, like LMS platform is providing you. Let us get back to the outline. And also let us get back to this particular subtopic or unit. We have not published it, hence it is showing some orange color here. We have to publish everything once we are done with the uploading and all. Now let us click on edit. Let us give that URL here. So it is quite simple, right? Instead of using your local storage, definitely that particular like any platform should be provide you with some should provide you with some storage. So Moodle will be providing you with some storage. Blackboard will be providing you with some storage. Violet LMS, as I have told you, will be providing you with some storage. But check whether that particular storage is quite sufficient for your needs or not. So here, when we take a skill to hire as reference, right, there is no storage limit, as I have told you. If we have given the URL, we have to just click on save. So I think I have done something wrong with this URL and all. So now, yes, I have by mistake I have changed that URL. Now I have I've made undo that change and done the changes. So this is the document that I have uploaded. So this is some document that I have uploaded. In this way, you can just upload Word documents, anything. Like this consists of 240 pages. Any reference materials, you can just like upload, like Word documents, any Google calendars, any Google documents, any PDFs, anything you can do this using advanced block. You can just do all these things. You can just add audio block. You can also add Jupyter notebook. So these are all quite important, right? Polls and surveys also you can do. It is quite easy. So now let us just publish this. And also let us just preview it. Let us see the preview, how the students are going to see it, right? Let us view it. Let me change this to learner. So earlier we had only one unit. Now we have two units, unit 1 and unit 2. Unit 1 is of data types, unit 2 from unit 2. So here the students can view the entire PDF. So in this way, they can zoom in, they can zoom out, they can download it, they can print it, they can bookmark it. So they can just click on this download the PDF. Once they click on the download the PDF, right, it will be opening in the full screen. They can just click on this download and it will be downloaded. So this is how we can embed different types of documents to our particular any course. So this will be quite useful, as I have told you, because any resource material the faculty has can just use and upload it to the particular courses. So now we are done with the course management. Now we have created the course, we have uploaded some content. In this fashion, we can just create how many sections you want, right? You can just create all those things. Say we have created it, we have uploaded some content, but we have not scheduled it yet. We have not we have not enrolled any students yet. So to do that, let us see how to do all those things. So now let us get back to this admin dashboard. So let me just click on admin dashboard. So this is our C programming course. Now let us see how to enroll the students. It is also quite similar to our live classes thing. We can bulk enroll the students as well as we can individually enroll the students. So bulk enrolling, by that I mean we will be maintaining the data of students, right? The emails and names of that students. You can just upload that CSV, click on bulk enroll, upload that CSV which contains all the emails of the students and enroll all the users. So once we click on enroll all the users, right, all users gets enrolled. So for now, let me just click on enroll each student. So I have I have created a student account also, as I have told you earlier, for this ABC college. So let me just enroll that particular student. So now I am enrolling that particular student. I have enrolled him. Let us get back there. So here now let us see how to schedule the courses. For scheduling, you can find something as yes. So you can see my screen, right? We can also write mathematical expressions, coding. We are also providing with some coding platforms. I am also going to explain you that. Even if I forget, please remind me about that. We are providing you with some coding platform and some additional functionalities also with this LMS platform. So let me know if I forget some point of time. So how much storage, as I have told you, it is not, we are not limiting any college with some limiting storage. We can just use as much of storage as you want. Now, let us see how to schedule this course. We have seen how to create a course. We have changed it details. We have created some content in it. Now let us see how to schedule it. Once we schedule it, only then the students can view it, right? Now for that, we have to just click on schedule. We have to give some course start date. So let me give it as 2020 course start time. So enrollment date also, let me give it as the same time. So this enrollment time will not, date and time will not be that useful for you. So once we give this course start date, we can also give course end date. For now, I'm not giving it. Enrollment start date and end date also you can give. So once you are done with this, you can just, we need not change, or we need not make any other changes. Like if you want to give some prerequisites to this particular course date, you can also mention that. So now we can just click on save changes. So now all changes are saved. You can see this. Now let us get back to this course outline. See what we have done. We have just created the course. We have enrolled the students. We have just changed the details, uploaded some content, finally scheduled it. Now we are done with all the things. Now let us see how to add some assessments to this particular course. For that, we have to just go back to this course content. So we have now I think you are quite familiar with this, right? Have to upload some content, have to upload videos, have to upload PDFs, Word documents, have to conduct polls and surveys, have to have to upload different contents to this particular. If you have some earlier content with you, right, you can also just import that content and paste it here. For that, we'll be having this import option. When you click on this import, right, you can just select that particular content and you can just also upload it here. So there are no there is no chance of that there will be no backup issues and all. So you can also back up all the courses frequently, and also you can just download it to your local storage. Like you can just click on export. So once you click on export, right, this entire thing can be downloaded to your local storage. This is possible. So now as it will be downloaded as some zip file, so that you need not worry about like losing the data and all, and also security issues that will be quite maintained. Now let us see, say I want to, for this particular, I have created one subtopic, right? I want to assess them, like I want to create an assessment, so that I want to know whether these students have got the understood these topics or not. So for that we can just click on new unit. So in that unit itself we can just click this as test. So this we have created it as so we are saying that this is some test you have to attempt. So let us not create a graded test, like let us place it as ungraded test, like it is some simple practice test. So for that have to click on problem block available. See this problem block, right? Once we click on this problem block, so before getting to this assessments, right, let us get back to the slides. So let us see what all the assessment tools that Skill to Hire LMS is providing, and make sure these are like these all quite essential assessment tools that are quite essential to all the colleges out there. So we have listed all the assessment tools that are quite essential. Like we can add MCQs, like assessment tools involves MCQs, like skill to hire assessment tools involves MCQs, checkboxes, audio questions, like you can record your audio, the faculty can record the audio and they can post this as audio question. Drop down questions, MCQs with hints and explanations, enabling answer uploads. Say you want them, you have given some question, say you want them to upload some document as answer, you can also do that. Question randomization, say you can upload bulk number of questions like 100 questions, and you want to randomize the question. Say you don't want to give the same set of questions to all the students, so that questions randomization also is possible. So you can add images or videos to problems. You can also add entrance exams to each and every course if you want to do. You can, as I have told you, you can embed PDFs, reference materials to all the questions. You can also embed Word documents and Excels and PDF PPTs. You can also conduct polls and surveys. In this assessment tools involves polls and surveys. So like these all, like as I have told you, assessments, let me tell you this, how the assessments are going to be, like categories of assessments. So give me a second so that I can write a bit on the screen. So I'm writing, like when I am able to write this on the screen, right, you can also, like all the faculty can also do that when they are explaining some topics to the students, right, they can also do that. So now assessment, there are some categories in assessments. So there can be ungraded assessments, like practice assessments, and there will be one more category, that is graded assessments. Like once the assessment is done, right, automatic grades will be assigned to that particular assessment, like A grade, B grade, like number of the percentage of marks the student got, these things, like those comes under graded assessments. And one more thing will be timed assessments. Like if you want to conduct an assessment with time limit, right, you can also give timed assessments. So that timed assessments can be graded and also can be ungraded. So if you want to conduct graded assessments as timed, you can do that. You can also conduct an ungraded assessments also as timed exams. So last thing will be staff graded assessments. So like only the staff can grade the students. Like you say you want to, you have asked the question, some question wherein the student have to upload a document as answer. So for that the staff want to say, the faculty wants to give their own grade, the personalized grade, not the grade assigned by like the platform. Like platform will assign own grades, so the platform can do that. Like in this graded assessment, it will be giving own grades. Say the staff wants to customize that, like say they want to give their personalized grades and remarks. Like say you like say the faculty has conducted this staff graded assessment. So say I have involved four to five questions. So for each answer, right, The faculty can give the marks, also give the remarks like whether it is good or whether it is quite bad. So you can also do that. So you can do that for all the questions in this staff graded assessments. So these are the assessments types that are available. So in that assessments, these are the types of questions you can include, like MCQs, checkboxes, audio questions, descriptive type of answers. All these things are available. So now let us get back to that demo. Wait a second. Let me share the screen. Now let us add some questions to this particular test. So as I have told you, this is some ungraded test. I will tell you how to grade, like make this graded also, and how to make this timed exam also. So now let me just click on problem. So now say I want to add some multiple choice question. So there are quite number of options available: blank common problem, check boxes type of problem, drop down, multiple choice, numerical input problem, text input means fill in the blanks problem. So all these problems with hints and feedbacks also will be available, and some advanced problems also, like this open response assessment is there. No, this is the descriptive type of question that you can do. I'll also show you. So now let me include multiple choice question. So as soon as you click on multiple choice question, right, one block will be added, a multiple choice block will be added. So you have to just click on edit. You have to just change the question. So this thing is there right here. So this is the question. This entire thing is the question. You can just erase it. In between these symbols are there, right? Greater than or less than symbols. In between that, you can just give the question. So how is, so did you, what are the different types of data that C can accept? See, this is some random question I want to give. Here you can give the options. So in, so like some you can give some anything here, like, so this X mark is there, right? That particular option will be the right answer. Rest of the options will be the wrong answer. You can also add as many options as you want. So say I want to add 5 options, you can also do that. 6 options, you can also do that. So now I have added these many options. So in this way, you can just customize. The question will be here, the options will be visible here. So in this way, we can add a multiple choice question. So we can also add a checkboxes type of question, wherein more than one answer type of questions. Like by checkboxes, I mean more than one answer type of question. And also numerical input type of questions. We can do all these things. So if you want to delete it, you can also delete it. So these are all like quite customizable. So now let us just publish it and let us see how the participants can view this. So once let us click on preview. So once we click on preview, right? So let us see the learner point of view. So this is how the learner is going to see. This is some ungraded assessment, right? Here they can see 1 point for each question, but it is not graded. Finally, he will not get any grades, but temporarily 1 point will be assigned if it is correct. So let me just give answers to this. Submit. So here I have given. Here we can also give the answers. Show answer. So answer will be displayed here itself. Now we can give the multiple answers. Submit. So in this way, you can just add as many questions as you want. So in this way, we can. This is how we can just create a ungraded assessment. Say now I think you are quite familiar with this ungraded assessments. Let us get back to this course outline. Let me just publish this entire thing. Now let us see how to make this thing as graded, how to make this test as graded. For that, it is quite simple. Say this is ungraded, right? Now you want to make this test as graded. That means this entire section will be having some graded assessment. So for that, you have to just click on the settings. You have to go to this grade as, it is set as not graded. You have to change it to some mid exams or homework or lab exam or final exam. It can be anything. So let me place it as homework. And you can also give some due date, like by what date, the final date to submit that particular assessment. So I'm not doing that. You can just click on save. So as soon as you click on save, right, it will be showing as homework. That means it is some graded assessment. So in this way, so you can make an ungraded assessment as graded assessment. Now let me just go to this test and let me just preview it. So once we preview it, right, see, it is showing as graded. So here, as I have answered it correctly, I got 1 by 1 as answer, like one question. For that question, I got 1 point, and also for other question, I got 1 more point. So when we go to this progress, so if we add multiple homeworks here, right, we can also customize that grading and all, wherein we can find the grades here. So the not the grades exactly, he can find the percentage he got. See, for that particular first test, right, he got 100% because he answered all the questions in that particular test. So see here, it is showing, right, 2 by 2. That means 2 questions. He has to answer 2 questions correctly. So 2 by 2 marks. So that means he got 100%. You can also give multiple percentages here, like 75%, 45%. So again, we can also add that. So these are all customizable things. Like we are not going to going in deep with this, because it is, these are all like quite simple things. Like we can just go to this grading and grading configurations, and we can change that grades and all. So I'm not going to show all that things, because these are quite easy, and those, like if I explain all those things, right, it is going to take much time. So now, so if any college is interested, right, we can also provide entire demo of it, or else once they implement our thing, as if we have told you, we can also train them. So now we have created a graded assessment. Now let us see how to create a timed exam. So for that, let me create one more unit. So say I want to make this particular test 2 as some timed exam. So let me give some random questions here. So let me add some multiple choice questions. Let me also add some drop down types of questions. So I'm not changing the questions and options here. Let's as this is a demo, just I'm giving added some random questions. We have to publish it. Once published, we have to get back here. We have to publish this entire section. So let us get back to this test. Let us preview this particular test. So now, sorry, we have just made it graded, right? Not so it is only graded, but it is not timed. You can see this, right? It is graded. So graded, but it is not timed exam. So to make it timed, we have to get back to this section, course outline. So now we have to go to advanced settings, available in this settings, advanced settings. So in this advanced settings, we'll be having many options, wherein we have to go to enable timed exams option will be there. Enable timed exams. We have to go to there. Enable timed exams. It is set to false. We have to set it to true. So once set, we have to click on save changes. It will be saved. So once saved, you have to get back to this. It will be showing the your policy changes have been saved. You have to get back to outline. Now we have to click on this save. How we had made this graded because by clicking on this configuration, right? That is settings option on this subsection. You have to just click it on again. So now earlier it was only 2 options, like basic and visibility. Now we have one more option as advanced. So we are conducting that graded exam. We are conducting it as graded. We can also set it as not graded, but we want to conduct it as graded exam, and we want to give it some time limit. So we have to click on time. So say I want to give only 10 minutes of time for the student to complete that exam. So we can also give 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It all depends on our the faculty. So we can just click on save. You can see this here. It is some graded exam with timed exam. So now let us just preview it. Let us just preview this from the learner point of view. So this is the learner point of view. See, this particular subtopic 1 is a timed exam, which is for 10 minutes. So now the student can just click on I am ready to start this exam. Once we click on I am ready to start this exam, right? Once they click on it, here you can see the time time has started. So the countdown has started. There are 9 minutes left out. So meanwhile, you can just give all the answers. You can just click on submit. You can just select answers, submit. So now he has given the answers. Now you want to end the exam. Just you have to click on end my exam. So once we end that exam, right, he can submit it, because he is left out with some time. He will be having the access to again look at those questions. So as the time is left, because he is left out with 9 minutes of time. So or else you can just, yes, if he is quite confident, you can just click on yes, submit my timed exam. He have submitted it. Now he is done. So we have seen how to create a graded ungraded assessment. We have seen how to make ungraded assessment or is a graded assessment, or else we have seen how to create an ungraded assessment, and also we have seen how to make it as timed exam. So these are the types of components, like types of parts we have seen, like in the, when we come to assessments and all. See, like this might be a bit confusing to you, because I have explained lots of stuff to you, because this like when you go through, like if you have not followed it right now, right, you can just you will get the access of recordings. You can just go through the recordings so that it is quite clear to you, because when you go with some other platforms, when you go with some other LMS platforms, so they will be giving some demo. So make sure in that demo they are quite they are explaining you with this assessment tools or not, and check whether they are providing with all the assessment tools that we have shown or not. Like to trust us on this, Skill to Hire has like more assessment tools. Like our main concentration is on assessment tools also. Like we have included all the types of assessments that a college requires. So I don't think so other LMS platforms can provide all these assessment tools. Like when I gone through those, right, I have not found all these types of assessments. So now this is how we are going to conduct the assessments. So to explain everything in clear, right, what I have done is, earlier I have created, before starting this session, I have created a entire course, like entire mid exam itself. I have created entire mid exams. Like in colleges, we'll be conducting that mid examinations, right? In that fashion, I have created an entire mid exam, so that you can get a good idea of how the objective type is going to be, how the like descriptive exams are going to be. So for that, let me sign out. I have enrolled the student also for that. So let me just sign in with that student account. So let me click on sign in. So let me just sign in with that student account. I hope this is not confusing a lot. So I think you might have some questions regarding this. I'm sure that I'll be explaining, or I will be answering all those questions in a while. So now say, see, my courses option, you will find that course, C programming, C mid one, C programming mid one exam. You can just click on it. Once they click on it, he will be diverted to this particular exam. So you can just click on course. This is set one. This is part A is objective. Part B is descriptive. In part A, we have two sets, set one and set two. Set one consists of multiple choice questions. Set two consists of fill up the blanks. And part B consists of descriptive questions. So let me just click on set one. So I will be giving some random answers to all the questions. So you need not like be very specific about the answers and all. So these are all timed exams. So there will be some limited time to all these things. So I have to just click on set one. So generally it will be MCQs will be given only 10 minutes of time, right? We can just click on I'm ready to start the timed exams. So this is how the student is going to view the exam. So the time has started. You have to give the answers. So you have to give the answers for all these things. So I'm giving some random answers to here. So we can also see, we can also add a C program as a question. Not only C program, Python program, any program, entire program can be added as some question. As I've told you, add audio questions can also be added, programming questions can also be added. So these all these all are possible, as I've told you. So now what is the output of this following C program? You have to go through this C program. You have to give some answer. I have given some wrong answer. So this is a, you have to go through that question. You have to give some answers. So I'm giving some random answers here. Don't worry about these answers. So we have to like the students can go through the questions. Like he will be having only 10 minutes of time. So after 10 minutes, the session will be directly ended. So let me give some random questions, random answers to these questions. So this I have not yet changed the question itself. See, this is some graded assessment. That's why points are simultaneously assigned itself there itself. The points are simultaneously assigned it there. So in this way. we can just the student can just attempt the exam. So he is done with the set 1 of objective type. So now he is done with the part 1, that is objective type. He can just end this exam. So he can just submit this timed exam. So now let us get back to this course. So he is left out with this set 2. So has to click on it. So now he is done with this MCQs. So this is of the like mid exams are going to be like midterm examinations. Like as of we know, this is the pattern of midterm examinations. Like it will be of 25 marks, so or 30 marks in some colleges, and you will be giving objective questions as well as subjective questions. So this, for objective questions, you will be giving around 10 to 22 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, and for descriptive questions, you will be giving around 1 hour of time, right? So here you can just click on I'm ready to start this second set. So I've given only 3 questions here. You can just give as many questions as you want. So which header file includes? So this is fill in the blanks type. So you can just give the answers in this box. So I'm just giving the answers. Which operator performs operator? Yes. So see, this by reading out the questions, they can just answer and they can give the answers. So now he has given, say he has given all the answers. He want to end his exam. He can just click on end exam, and he can also submit this. He can also wait. Like he can also wait for 10 more minutes. He can do that submission thing. He need not rush. So, but I have done this. I have submitted both the exams. Now let me answer this descriptive type. So we have to click on this answer the questions part B. So this is also timed exam. So I have included 2 descriptive questions here. So I'm ready to start this timed exam. See, time has started 1 hour. I have given the time limit as 1 hour. So here, first question is write a C program to print the numbers from 10 to 40 questions. You can just write that C program here. It can be of any length. You can also extend that particular entire box that he want to give the response to. So just I am giving as I know the answer. So this is just for reference. You can also give any answer that he wants to give. So you can also give you can also type the entire C program here. And the second question is here, right? Explain different control statements with examples. So it will be telling like your first step, enter your response here. So it will be like after you submit your response, you cannot edit it. It will be giving all the instructions to the students also. You need not worry about it. And this nav bar is there, right? It will be fixed so that they can view the time anytime they want. So control statements, say if else, and if and else, if and else. See, I'm giving some random answers here. So you can give all the descriptive answers here. You can also give all the complete answer here. So once he is done, you can just click on save progress, and you can just without submitting his response, right? You can just end his exam. So and no, I want to, because he is left out with 58 minutes of time. He can also continue with working. So you can also do some modifications there. As he has already saved that particular answers, so it will be as it is. So now he want to submit his entire answer. You can just submit submit his response. It will be asking for a pop-up, like it will be saying asking for confirmation. So I can just click on OK. Now he has submitted that answers. Answers he has submitted. Not done. Now you can just end his exam. That's it. So he has ended his exam. Now he have to submit his entire timed exam. So he has submitted all the exams. So now he is done with set A, set B, that is objective type of exams, and also descriptive type of exams. So now he is done with all entire mid exam. Or else if he runs out of time, right, the exam will be automatically closed. So this is how it is going to be. Now let me just get back to that particular mentor account. So we have, it is some graded assessment, right? So let me show you how to download that grades. So now the exam is done. In this manner, all the students will be attempting the exams. So now the faculty have to download the entire grades. And for the descriptive answers, he might be the faculty might be interested to give some like customized grades and all, customized feedbacks and all. So you have to get back to this admin. So in this is mid one, right? Course contents. Or else you can just in my courses, right? You can just sorry, you have to click on mentor more because he is mentoring it. He is not a user for it. So mid one, you can just click on it. So here now this is staff point of view, right? Now these are all attempted. So you can just click on instructor. See here you can download all the things like number of students, like whoever has attempted it. You can also view that. So you can also see the open responses. Like we have seen the graded assessment, right? Here you can find that. Sorry, descriptive exams, right? Here you can find out all the responses. So I have clicked on it. We have seen one response. We have got only one response, so I can see about only one response. So like view assessment statistics or manage individual learners, you can do that. So or else we can assessment, you can do all the assessments and all using this. We can just grade individually. So now we can once this all done, once this everything is done, right? So you can just download the grades using this data download option. So this instructor dashboard, whatever is there for a course, right? Using this, you can download the grades, you can download the analytics of that particular course, you can view the special exams whether they are conducted or not, view all the open responses that he have got, and these all can be done. So you can see this, right? Using this instructor dashboard, all can be done. So for now I have downloaded a, like I have downloaded one graded report, like grades report earlier. So let me show you that instead of downloading everything now. Let me show you that. So it is quite easy from the instructor dashboard itself. They can download it. But as the session exam is just done, also in that case I have so that I have read all the like exams that are conducted, like we have conducted earlier. So like sample exam, like for the demo purpose I have done it. So you can see this report, right? So these are all not available because I have not enabled any of this. So these things are not available because not I have not enabled any of this. See the grades we have got here. So he have got 0%, 0%, 50%, 0 to 25%, 25% in this file. Like we are if we enabled all this, right, we are going to get individual grades of each and every exam. Like for objective, how much you got, subjective, how much you got, for entire mid exam, how much you got. These entire things are going to be included in a single graded report. So this is some this is the earlier template that we have downloaded. So it is going to take some time to update that like entire answers to our dashboard, right? In that case, so I have earlier conducted it and I have downloaded it for reference, for show you as a reference, for show that graded report as a reference. So in this way, so now let us get back to this slides. So now we have gone through all the topics that we are yet to discuss. Like we have gone through these assessment tools. See, I have shown only some of the examples. I know this. I have not shown all the assessment grading tools. I know that I have not shown all the tools available. But as I have told you, this is some webinar wherein we want to make sure that you understand about learning management system and what all the tools that can be available in a learning management system. That I think I have like I have explained all those things. And these assessment tools, right? Make sure you based on your college requirements, you should be able to check whether that particular LMS platform is providing with all the assessment tools or not, or all the top features are available or not. Now let me share the screen of that slides and let us get back to the top features. So now we are done with this like components of LMS. These are the major components of LMS, like these four, like administration, live class management, course management, assessment, and grading tools. These are the main components of learning management system. So we have gone through all the components of learning management system. So let me summarize all these things. Before that, let us get to all the features. So now we have seen in this particular LMS, it has course and live classes management. It has reports and analytics. Like I have shown you how to access the attendance ratio, and also using instructor dashboard, we can also view the analytics of that particular course. So I hope it has some quite responsive design, and also user interface is quite interface is quite user friendly. And support services, when we when we look at support services of skill to hire, right, as we have told you, there is some dedicated team to handle, like, assess all the colleges out there in which have implemented LMS. But before you go with any LMS, check whether that particular LMS platform is providing you with the support services or not. Trust me, you're going to need it a lot of the times, because they are going to assist you. Like that LMS is going to be with you for a long period of time. At any point of time, you might be facing some problems. So in that case, make sure that particular LMS platform company is providing you with some good support services. And when we come back to skill to hire LMS, right, it has this assessment tools, it has this compliance and certification support also. Like definitely you are going to get the certificates once this particular webinar is done, so you need not worry about it. And social learning support. So yesterday I think I have explained about this, how skill to hire LMS is helping you out with social learning support. So trust me, most of the LMS platforms are not going to provide you with this, like a social learning support. Like I have told you, right, the landing page will be common to all the colleges. So your students will have great exposure. Say any college is hosting some webinar on some technical domain, so your student can just register to that particular webinar if they want. If that particular college displays it on home page, that is, if they want to make it as public, just make it as public, or if you want to make it as a private, you can just keep that particular webinars or online classes or courses as private. So these are two options available. So I think most of the time these two will not be available. Even if they are available, right, that this thing, like other participants, like all students of other countries and of this country cannot access that particular webinar that a college is hosting. So that social learning support, that is the interaction between different colleges out there, is not provided in any of the LMS platforms available presently. But skill to hire has also integrated that. And you can also google the things that are google the features that you have to look into. You can also find these features. Like many of them will be suggesting these features only, and they have included social learning support in the top features, but most of the LMS platforms does not have this. So you have to make sure that it is also providing that social learning support, which is quite necessary. Trust me on this. You have, at some point of time, you will be looking at that particular thing. You might not be knowing the need of it, but at some point of time you will be definitely facing problem if that particular LMS is not providing you with social learning support. Now, having said this, let me summarize this session of 2 days. And meanwhile, don't leave this session. I have some more important points to be shared with you. I'll also share that. So now we have seen how to, like, what LMS actually is. I have started explaining you. So I have given some basic introduction of LMS, like some benefits of LMS, some use cases of LMS, like why there came a requirement to implement LMS. And also we have seen top features and benefits of LMS, which are quite important. And also we have also gone through some components of learning management system. 4 components: administration, second thing is live class management, third thing is course based management, fourth is assessment and grading tools. We have gone through all those components in detail with demos. I hope I have cleared all the topics related to learning management system. Like most of the topics, like bring all the topics will not be sufficient in 4 hours of time, like yesterday 2 hours and today's 2 hours. But I hope I have created some good like idea of LMS in your each and every individual, each and every participant over here. I think each and every participant now is well aware of what learning management system is. So I think any of these participants will not be bluffed with some company saying that they will be providing LMS. So you can just before you go with that LMS blindly, right, I have given these features that you have to look into. You have to also go through all the elements, and also you have to check whether that particular LMS platform is providing you with some additional benefits or not. So having said this, let me tell you what are the additional benefits that skill to hire LMS platform. See, we have gone through all these things. Now let me tell you some additional benefits. So that LMS, like what a particular college is going to get apart from this LMS, like along with that LMS, just you are going to implement LMS in your college. Along with that LMS, what all you are going to get, let me tell you. The first thing is compiler support. So skill to hire has some own online compiler that is which supports around more than 70 programming languages. So it has compiler support. So whatever the college has taken this LMS platform, right? So they will be also getting this access to compilers, like programming compilers. So let me show you an example of it. Give me 1 second so that I can show you examples of that particular online compiler. So before that, apart from that online compiler, the first point, you can just make a note of all this. Apart from that learning management system, our skill to learning management system, for sure, I think you have seen it also. We have all those top 8 features, and apart from that, we have providing this additional benefits to you. Like first thing is compiler support, and second thing is hiring platform. So skill to hire has its own hiring platform. So whatever the wait a second. So whatever the college that got integrated with our skill to hire LMS platform, right? So all the students and faculty will have that access to that skill to hire LMS platform. So whenever they do some courses in our skill to hire platform, their resume will be automatically updated. So if they got enrolled to that particular skill to hire, that skill to hire hiring portal also. So let me show you hiring portal as well as our like compiler support also. Like let me show you the compilers also. So for that, before that, I am not sharing the screen yet. Let me share that screen. So wait a second so that I can share my screen. So this is some course that we have. So let me show you some of uh, this is some Python course. So we have integrated compiler to it. See, in your course also you might be including some codes. So the students need not copy that to some other compilers, and they need not worry about other platforms also. They can just copy that and they can just run it. Once they copy and run, they will be diverted to these compilers. They have to just select the language. Once selected, the like code will be displayed. So it is Python, right? That's why I've selected as Python 3. They can just click on execute. That's it. This is see here they can view the output also. So this is how this is one of the additional benefit that we are providing. Definitely students will be expecting this like from the faculty, right? See, you will be definitely placing some codes like computer science and information technology students, as well as all the departments will be having some basic computer programming languages subject. So definitely when you provide that language code, right, they have to somehow execute the code, and they will wish to view the output also. So for that, we are also along with that LMS, we are also providing this compiler support. And let me show you that uh, let me also show you our hiring portal. So I think you can view the screen. So this is how our hiring portal is going to look like. So we are still working on it. Like it is almost done. It is almost done right now. So the students will get access to, like, we have some companies in collaboration with us. If any of those companies will be posting any vacancies, job vacancies or internship vacancies, right? Students like the college who got integrated with us will get the access to this hiring portal also. So this is, I think you got the second advantage, like wherein they can find the internships available. They can just click on that and just apply it. Else they can just also go through the job vacancies, full-time job vacancies. They can just apply it. So this is one more advantage that we are providing you. And not only these two, and third thing is we have some courses. Apart from these courses, we have also some video courses pre-recorded, like which are taught by some real-time employees, like experienced real-time employees. So when some college opts with this skill to hire LMS, right, they are definitely going to get all these things additionally. So they are going to get this, the students and faculty are going to get these courses also at free of cost. So I think you got the idea of all the things, like what all the things that we are going to provide apart from LMS platform. So having said this, I think I have to go through the queries and I will be pasting the feedback link. Our team will be posting the feedback link in a while, like in 5 to 10 minutes. So meanwhile, I will be accepting the questions. And let me mention it again, if any particular college is interested to implement skill to hire LMS platform, right? As I have told you, you can contact us at support@skill2hire.com, and we have also included that particular question in that feedback form. If you are interested, if your particular college is quite interested, you can just click on yes. We can just our team will contact you. They will know your requirements. We can proceed further. Like skill to hire can proceed further. So let me go through some questions. So wait a second.
Sushant?
Oh, sorry, I muted myself. So I have got a question asking like how can we write mathematical expressions also. So we can just also include mathematical expressions. We can include coding questions. We can also include audio type of questions. We can do a lot more things like this. As I've told you, we have many options available there.
Sushant?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, can you please give the time to the ambassadors so that they can talk something to the participants?
Yes, sir. Yes. Like 2 minutes, sir. We have, let us go through this Q&A session and we can give them the time to talk.
Meanwhile they continue. That's not a problem, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yep. Okay, right.
So the branding partners, let me unmute you all so that you can just express your views and tell something about your college or something about this webinar and all. So, so I request the branding partners, please can you like raise your hand so that I can just make you co-host so that you can express your views. I request the branding partners, please. Meanwhile, I'll try making co-host like all the branding partners available. So if I miss, please, I request the branding partners to raise their hands so that I can just. So in that, in the participant section itself, you will be having the option to raise your hand or any symbol you can give so that I can make you co-host.
It's on the chat box, I think.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm doing it. So I have made Rekha ma'am co-host. So, ma'am, you can just unmute yourselves and you can express your views on like you if you want to share something with the participants, you can do that.
Hello. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am, you are audible. Yes.
Yes, sir. This is Rekha from Dhanlakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, and we are situated in Tamil Nadu, Perambalur, and we have an idea of implementing this LMS in our college, and it is directed by our management and also by our principal, sir. And the section was very useful, and we'll be having a practice of introducing it, and we'll be receiving helpful from you, and we'll be contacting you soon, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your.
Okay.
So I'll also unmute other branding partners. So give me some time so that I can So if I, yes, so yes, Rajendra Prasad sir, I have made you co-host. Like if you have something to say, you can just unmute yourself and you can express your views. Rajendra Prasad sir, are you there?
1 minute.
Yes.
Good evening to all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Skill to Hire, for associating us. And it's a very informative session, and hope all the participants have a very good understanding of LMS, and hope they will implement an effective LMS in their institutions. At this point, I would like to thank our management and principal, Dr. K. Shankar Garu, for their valuable support and also helping us to associate with Skill to Hire. And also, I would like to thank our conveners, Dr. M.V. Satish Kumar Garu, HOD Mechanical Department, and Dr. K. Ravindra Babu Garu, Computer Science Head of the Department, and also one of my coordinator, Mr. B. Satish Kumar, Academic in Charge, for his valuable support. And also, I would like to thank N. Raghu for his support for this 2 days workshop. And also I would like to thank all the participants for participating and getting valuable input regarding LMS. Thank you one and all.
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a
Thank
great
you for
day.
your.
Stay home, stay safe.
Thank you, sir. So, like, if I am missing, like, I have made co-host, like, I have made co-host some of the branding partners. So, if I miss, right, just you can please raise your hands so that I can make you co-host. So, meanwhile, so let me go through the queries. Like, meanwhile, the branding partners can unmute themselves and they can talk. So, so that.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. This is B. Satish, one of the coordinator from Kamla Institute of Technology and Science. Just now, Mr. Rajendra Prasad has given his message. Uh, and as being the coordinator for this program, I thank all the participants for registering to our college, taking their time and actively participating in the workshop and making it advance. I also thank the Skills to Hire for giving this opportunity for us to host this workshop. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your feedback. So I have pasted that feedback link in the chat box. So please, I request all the participants to fill that feedback form with appropriate data. So we have asked two questions in that feedback form. So one is, how do you got to know about this? How you got to know about this particular workshop, wherein you have to select the college name that you got the invitation from. So you have to select the college name that you got the invitation from. And second thing, we have mentioned one question saying college name, wherein you have to mention your particular college. So having said that, I request all the participants to fill the Google form. Meanwhile, I'll go through the questions. So this is all Q&A session. I request the participants to post the queries in the chat box. So I hope I try answering all your questions. So we got a question saying how to send the check back answer scripts through online mode back to students. So as I have told you, we can just like individually for every descriptive answers, right? We can just give the personal grades and personal reviews to that particular question. So you can just mention the appropriate answer. The faculty can mention the appropriate answer there as the feedback, or else they can give some necessary changes that has to be made in that answer, or else they can just give some feedback like good or bad and all. This can be done. This is possible. Like showing all these things does not will not might confuse you a bit. So that's the reason I have not included all those things. So I hope you understand. So I think I got answered your question a bit. So is there any memory limit for my account which was created? No, there is no limit. like when you start implementing LMS, right? As I have told you, there is no storage. Like we are not interested to limit any storage at present.
Hello. Hello,
Yes,
hello. This is Dr. Uday Kumar from MG8 Hyderabad, sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad is there. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
I am there, sir. I am there.
I am Uday Kumar from Hyderabad.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening,
Hello.
sir.
Good evening. Good evening. So you have done a very wonderful sessions for 2 days. That is LMS. Okay. So it is
Thank
really
you. Thank you,
definitely
sir, for your cooperation.
that should be useful for all the faculty members and participants. And so
Yes, sir. Yes,
definitely
sir.
the participants may ask the permission to implement of LMS to the principals and college managements, definitely. So I
Yes, sir.
attended
Yes,
2
sir.
sessions from 6 to 8 completely.
Sir.
Okay, just now I filled the
Thank you,
feedback
sir.
also. So I raised
Thank you,
the
sir.
hand my also.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So thank you
Okay, sir.
very much
Thank you
for
very
giving
much for your cooperation,
no
sir.
no. Thank you very much for giving a small share my views in this LMS workshop.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
No
sir.
problem.
This is a workshop, no? This workshop, no? That is
Yes, 2 days. Sir. Yes.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for
Right,
that.
sir. Right. Thank you. And also congratulate to all the team of
Yes,
this
sir. Thank you.
LMS,
Thank you.
including mechanical engineering.
So let me go through some questions. I got a question saying like what will be the approximate cost of this LMS? See, if you are quite interested to like implement this particular LMS, right? You can, as I have told you, you can just mention that in the feedback form, or else you can just mail us at support@skill2hire.com. Let me paste that also. support@skill2hire.com. You can just if you want to implement this particular LMS, right? You can just like contact us at support@skill2hire.com, and you can can trust us on this. It is going to be quite cheap
Susan?
when compared to other LMS platforms. Yes.
Yes, Susan. Participants also can able to speak, like if they have any doubts kind of thing. You can unmute them if possible.
Okay. Sir, I am getting some queries in the chat box, because if we unmute all the participants, right, it is going to make disturbance a lot.
Yeah, yep. That's your wish. You can
So
carry on.
yes, I'm going through all the questions. I try answering all the questions I'm getting in the chat box.
Yes,
This,
Okay.
like we are left out with 15 minutes of time. This is exclusively for answering your questions.
Okay, fine. Thank you. And make me Subhada as a co-host, I think.
Yes.
Subhada
Yes,
asking that.
yes,
Make
definitely.
Subhada as a co-host.
Yes. And meanwhile, sir, if you get any questions, or Shubda, if you got any questions, you can just ask me.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yes. And you can also go through that YouTube live chat, so that if you gathered any questions there, you can ask me, sir.
Okay, fine.
I got a question saying, is this software only for organization or even for individuals who can deliver their lectures privately? So I mean, by this I mean, you say you are tutoring someone, or you are mentoring some bunch of students. So as I've told you, if it involves this, what we say, if it is going to involve some learning content, right? If you want to deliver the learning content, then the best choice is to implement learning management system, which is not going to charge you much. So like it can be an institution, it can be a private tuitions, it can be of degree colleges or engineering colleges, it can be in engineering or in some independent organizations, it can be, as I have mentioned you, tuitions, private tuitions, like individuals. It can be, say you are some faculty, you have around 50 students under you, like any private students, like some other students that you are training privately. So you can also implement LMS in that case. So that is also not going to charge you much. That is also possible. To mention you that I think I have answered your question. Is there any? Yes. We can also provide mathematical equations. Skill2hire LMS is free to access or not? See, any LMS platform out there cannot provide you like for a long time with free of cost. Definitely, we are going to give you some like we can give you some offers regarding that. Like it can be for a short period of time, like free access can be given for some period of time. Then the paid access can be started. This can be done. Yes, I hope all the I hope all the faculty here, if you want to discuss with your management and all, you can do that and you can let us know. As I have told you, you can just mail us at support@skill2hire.com. So I request Subda, please use that feedback form in the chat box to keep posting it repeatedly, because all the participants have to join, have to fill that Google form.
Sushant, I got a question in YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, tell me.
Is there any option to upload a image in descriptive exam?
And so in descriptive exams, like we can just post any queries. We cannot we can just give a question. We cannot upload any images there. But if it is some other types of assessments, it can be of the question can contain images, or it can contain audio type of questions. But in descriptive type of questions, right, it can be only some text type.
If at
And
all
mostly,
people are asking that, we can do that. That's not a
yes, yes,
problem.
yes. The customization can be done as we told you, right? There is some support team which will be continuously assisting you. If there is, if you want some customizations to be happened there. So if you are if you want to implement that image uploading type of descriptive questions, right? You can also do that. We can also make that customization for you. So I think I have answered your question.
One more question.
Yes.
What will be happen if this type of setup is not uniform to all the colleges? If the universities introduce different sort of assessment tools?
So mostly what happened in this skill to hire assessment tools, like in our skill to hire assessment tools, right? We have included all the types of assessments, all the types of assessments. In case, as I have told you, if is that the particular college has additional requirements, like additional assessment tools to be integrated, you can just let skill to hire team know. Like if you started implementing LMS with skill to hire, right? You can let the team know. Will be continuously assisting you, as I have told you, as I've been telling you. So they'll just do the necessary customizations. It is all possible. Like we have well experienced team with us. They can just do all the necessary changes that you are requesting us to do. It is possible. So some of them are asking, is it necessary to maintain separate server to implement LMS? So this maintaining servers and handling personal websites is quite a difficult task. So that's why many colleges, what they have done, instead of doing their own stuff, right? What they have done, they have started integrating with other companies, like collaboration with other companies. Like they have some of the colleges are started collaboration with Skill to Hire in this manner. So they have started integrating, collaborating with other LMS platforms, like other companies providing LMS platforms, so that you can just get the ready-made LMS platform to them. They need not worry about the servers and all. So that all can be taken care by that company itself. So that is the reason why many of the companies are offering out LMS platforms out there, because it is quite difficult task for a college to organize the students, organize the administration, and also servers and all. So I hope you are all the participants are filling up the Google form. So I tried pasting it in the YouTube chat also. You can just fill that Google form. I'm getting the frequent questions saying how much storage and all. I have been mentioning you that we are not limiting you at all in that feedback, like storage and all. Skill to Hire is not going to limit, but other LMS platform have to look into it. Like I have gone through some of the LMS platforms. They are limiting the storage, like they are providing 1 GB of storage for 500 students and like 1,000 students. So which is not quite useful in my opinion, which is not that sufficient in my opinion. Like it all depends on your individual institution. And we can also integrate other languages to see. Some of them are asking descriptive questions in English and all. So we'll also now at present there is no such availability in our descriptive type of questions, but we will try implementing that also. If there is some requirement, we can do. See, customize. These are all such customizations that some particular universities might require. So all of the colleges can't require, will not have that such requirements. But if any college comes to us with such requirements, we can also satisfy all those. Like we can also provide solutions for all those things. So I have just given an overview of what an LMS platform will look like. But if you want further customizations to be done, you can just, when you start integrating, you can just do all those things. So if any college is interested to implement our platform, right, you can just mail us at support@skill2hire.com. So I request, please, Shubda, you can just keep posting that feedback form as well as support@skill2hire.com mail ID, so that the participants can make a note of it. And also I request the participants to please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we will be hosting many webinars and workshops like this. So I request all the participants to just like to get access to all those free webinars and workshops. So many like experienced resource person, like real-time employees, will be dealing all these live sessions and workshops. So I request you to subscribe YouTube channel also. So I'll share that channel URL right away in the chat box, so that you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I request all the participants please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which I have posted in the chat box. Like you can click on that YouTube, and you can also access this video from our platform as well as from the YouTube also. So I'm going through some more questions.
Sushant, can you please tell about branding partner, if possible?
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely. Wait a
About
second.
robotic workshop, the time is going up now. Tomorrow
Yes.
only last date. No?
We are only left out with 5 minutes, right? Yes.
And again, ask the people who are like, branding partners are there, no? Some missing branding partners are there. If they are interested, they can talk. That's not a problem. Okay.
Yes, definitely. And if any of the participants wants to talk, they can just raise your hand. I'll try unmuting him or her. So like some of them are telling that it all depends on the management. So you can just make a discussion with your management if all are satisfied with it. If they want some exclusive demo for your particular college, we can also arrange that demo. So you can just contact your like if you want to contact your entire management, you can just contact them, and you can just let us know through support@skill2hire.com. We not only consider the responses from feedback, we will also taking the responses from support@skill2hire.com, like any related to any support services like LMS platforms and all. So you can just contact us at support@skill2hire.com. I want to tell you something. If any of the institution or any of the organization has any issue, like anything related to education services, right, you can just contact us at support@skill2hire.com. We have all the solutions to all the like problems related to education and all. Like say you want to host some workshop, so you can do that. You can contact us. We will help you out with hosting that workshop. Say you want to host some say you have some 20 private students, so you want to train them using our platform, you can also do that, because it is quite it will be very user friendly, and also the students will also get the recordings and all. So if you have such requirements, any of such requirements, so you can just contact us at support@skill2hire.com. So having said that, let me tell you something about branding partners. So before saying something about branding partners, let me tell you the services provided by Skill2Hire platform. So as we have told you, right, Skill2Hire is an e-learning platform which is helping out many learners out there with many free workshops, free webinars, free and paid webinars, and free and paid courses out there, so that their learners get a good good knowledge in the like cutting edge technologies. So I request all the participants to be updated with Skill2Hire platform. So, and also our Skill2Hire YouTube channel. So now let us get to the services. So we have two concepts here. One is branding partner concept, one which I'll tell you right away. Say Skill to Hire will be hosting many webinars and workshops in this manner. So if any of the college wants to conduct that particular workshop from their college side, like in that case they can be a branding partner for Skill to Hire. I hope there are some branding partners for this particular workshop also. I think they have got a good idea of what branding partner concept is. So if you want to conduct that particular workshop hosted by Skill to Hire from your college, you can do that. So the Skill to Hire will handle the resource person cost, also the platform cost. Or else if you want to if you have some resource person, you can also do that. Will be providing that platform for you. So like in that case, you can be a branding partner, wherein you have to just do the promotions. So from your, like as if you are conducting it from your college, right? You can just do the promotions, just gather the participants, and you can just mention there that it is done in collaboration with Skill to Hire. And also once the workshop is done, so you will get the participants list that got registered through your invitation. So you can just share the certificates as if you have conducted this particular workshop. So this is how, by this, right, we are helping out many colleges out there. So many colleges will plan to conduct webinars and workshops, will get struck because they will find difficult to conduct find a resource person, or they will might find difficulties in finding a good platform. So these two things will be handled by our Skill to Hire itself. And also management, entire management, like joining link, streaming it live, everything will be handled by Skill to Hire itself. Any participant out there need not worry. Any branding partners also need not worry. They can just, once the workshop is done, they can just generate the certificates to the participants with their college logo as well as Skill to Hire logo. This is what branding partner concept is. So moving on, apart from branding partner, we are also providing LMS platforms to colleges, companies, organizations out there. So if any of you, any of the colleges here, any of the management team of any of the colleges here interested to implement learning management system in their college, so according to their requirements, you can just mention your contact details to our support@skill2hire.com, also your requirements, so that our team will contact you personally and they'll let you know what like how to proceed further. So this is how what I can tell you. So, and I request the participants to please be updated with Skill to Hire platform as well as Skill to Hire YouTube channel. You can just subscribe to our YouTube channel that we have pasted in the chat box. The link for the YouTube channel has been pasted in the chat box, and I hope all the participants have filled the Google form. And we are left out. I think we are done for today. So let me take 2 to 3 questions that I have got just now, so that I can end this session right away. Yes, you are going to get the certificates. The prices and all I have told you, right? You have to contact us at support@skill2hire.com. Our team will contact you and let you know about the all the further details. I think most of the questions are related to cost and all. You can just, as I have told you, contact us at support@skill2hire.com, so that we can just contact you. Our team will contact you and let you know about things. So almost all questions are related to the cost and all. So I hope I answered all the questions, and I hope I answered all the questions on YouTube also. So I think I have to end this session right now. So I hope you participants have joined, like subscribe to our YouTube channel, or also for participants of Skill to Hire platform. So I thank our sincere thanks to all the branding partners of this particular 2-day workshop on easy implementation of LMS in your institutions. So give me 2 seconds of your time so that I can list out all the branding partners for this 2-day workshop. And our sincere thanks to all the branding partner, organizing committee team members who has helped us a lot. So our sincere thanks to Kamala Institution of Technology and Science, Singapore, Asi College, West Bengal, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, Tamil Nadu, Surya Sen Mahavidyalaya, West Bengal, Namacharya Institution of Technology and Sciences, Rajampet. So once again, our sincere thanks to all the branding partners and also all the participants who have been with us for these 2 days on this 2-day workshop, and we will be waiting for your responses from different colleges, like searching for to implement LMS in their particular colleges, because anyhow we have to change the education system. Like we are going to change, it is going to be changed. So thank you all. Thank you. I hope you will be staying at home, and okay, I think I have to end this session right now. Thank you all. So like I think I have to end this session. So sir, are there any queries left, or else should I end this
No,
session right now?
Sushant, can you please?
Okay, fine. Okay,
Yep.
fine, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all. Thank you all participants.
Thank you. Bye bye.